Next on Deck with Tim Black.
Even if I disagree with you, if you are firm in your belief, if I sense conviction in you, I will accept that for what it is. But what I love is when I get brothers and sisters to talk like this. This is why these brothers said they did not go with Kamala. And I believe them, because I don't think anybody's paying them to lie. Check it out.
It's like Kamala ain't like take no stand. It's like Kamala ain't like take no stance on nothing. Like she wasn't clear. Like she wasn't standing on nothing. Trump was at least standing on stuff. Like he had clear. He told you what he was gonna do, what he wanted. She was like flip-flop. Like she wasn't standing. She wasn't standing on nothing. Like society getting soft. Like everything's so soft, sensitive, filtered, and all that. And then you got Trump. He gonna say what he want, like regardless. He don't really got no filter. He gonna say what he want.
As far as the right, there are a lot of young men who see themselves in the examples that they're seeing on the right. They see principled people, whether they come from the same religious or social background as they do. They see people who are about their family. On the left, you see this notion that a family can look like anything other than a man and a woman. And there are a lot of young men who don't believe in that. They don't agree with that.
And other communities that decided to side with the Republican Party. And I don't know everything, but one of my theories is because we're not meeting the needs of average, everyday working citizens. People are telling you groceries are too high. People are telling you that rent prices are out of control.
They will, tend to hedge toward conservatism because those clips speak to them better. The Joe Rogans of the world, all those, kind of conservative clips that they listen to or podcasts that they listen to speak to them.
Wow. Here's the deal, man. I believe this young brother, I got his point of view on this. He says, Kamala Harris didn't speak directly. She wasn't standing on her square. And I was saying this, man, and I'm sure I'm not the only person saying it, but I kept saying how, even if I disagree with you, if you are firm in your belief, if I sense conviction in you, I will accept that for what it is. I may disagree with it. I may never change my opinion. I may never agree with you, but at least I can respect that you are solidified in that opinion and that you have your own decision-making process. What's worse than being disagreeable, being on a different position on an issue, would be not having a point of view at all. Giving somebody the opinion that you just kind of go with the wind. That you temper everything based on what you think is going to sound best, what's going to play best. And that's definitely not what you get from Donald Trump. I believe that what happens when Trump talks, there'll be things he says you don't like because he's so polarizing. He'll say, boom, I'm going to do this. You'll go, I don't want you to do that. And then he'll keep talking. He'll be like, well, he'll mention what those things would entail. You'll be like, okay, I like that aspect of it. I dislike this aspect of it. Okay, I'm 60 against 44. Okay, fine. Kamala, on the other hand, when she talks, she's not firmly on anything. And after a while, it's like, well, I don't even know what to think about what you're saying. And then she tries to do a reverse to try to get you 100% on board, and it's almost a 50-degree or a 180-degree turn from where she was earlier, and it's like, you know what, forget it. It's like, what do you think of this shirt? And she's like, I don't know, it's nice, don't wear it, no, wear it. What do you want, what do you think? Forget it, I got it. Forget I asked, God damn. Trump would be like, great shirt, good choice. Or he'd be like, horrible shirt, burn that shirt. And okay, that's the thought. But see what I'm saying? Yeah. Believe me, it's not out of. I do not believe that Kamala Harris is so insecure that that's why she does it, or she is somehow deficient. I believe it's triangulation. I believe it's all self-preservation. It's a very selfish type of politics. I'm not saying that Trump is a savior. I'm not saying he isn't selfish. But what I'm saying is it comes across like all of that hedging is personal. It's not to help us. It's to help her position. It helps you climb. It helps you be able to not rock the boat. Be clear, guys. Anything that you need done in America is going to require boat rocking. We need some boat rocking. Working class people, you need some boat rocking. And I think most Americans feel that way. They've accepted that for anything to change for the better for their lives, some shaking up has to happen. That's what disruptors do. They shake things up. So you got disruptors and you got interlopers. Kamala's an interloper. She just gets in and does what they do. Gets in, gets absorbed by the mass. Now, how much of that is true about being a disruptor? There's fake disruptors, and then there's real disruptors. We're going to find out, again, if it's just talk. So the other part of the video I thought was interesting, were the other brothers talking. And those brothers were Democratic operatives, owners of workers and organizations that support the Democratic Party. What were they saying? They were saying we got it wrong. We weren't talking about issues that matter to people. These are the concerns of the people, and we were way over here somewhere else. That's a very honest conversation. They're being very open. So, as I watch other people attack other people online, as I watch, man, like I said, everybody don't need an internet connection. I see people saying some of the most horrible things, going after, particularly black women. Goodness gracious. I hate to say that, man, but I've seen some black women saying some things about black men dying and being terminated and all this stuff and wishing for it. Just so we would, feel bad about supporting Trump. Yeah. Everybody don't need an internet connection. That's all I'm going to say to that. It's some horrible stuff circulating. And it seems to me like there are some brothers that are very much tagging along with that type of sentiment. Instead of saying, hey, I'm not going to be around this type of toxic individuals, we got some brothers kind of chiming in, which is plain stupid. The Democratic Party lost an election. Don't lose your goddamn mind in the process. All right. But I like the brothers coming out of Atlanta talking real stuff, man. We need more content like that. More open, honest conversations. And at some point, we got to start moving to, now what? But it's still only a week away, so we'll get there. We've only got the rest of this year. Man, that inauguration going to be a mother. Lord have mercy.